How's it going? This is my review of the Sig P226 Tac Ops. This is, in my opinion, probably the best shooting pistol I've ever encountered in my entire life, both serving in the Marines and as a handy-dandy security guard and bodyguard of sorts. This thing shoots, in my model, 9x19, 9mm Luger, whatever you want to call it these days. And as you can see, I got it all loaded, ready to go. Let me go ahead and empty it out for you there. Empty that mag out, Put the phone down here so I can clear this. As you can see, we got an empty chamber, no mag in there. La-di-da-di-da, I'm going to look down the barrel, blah blah blah. I'm not a safe person. However, this gun is awesome. I love every little thing about it. For me, it fits my hands perfectly. You can see here on the Tac Ops, it's got the beveled magwell grips, standard 226 plastic grips, but they come down a little bit lower to support easier mag insertion and reloads. What we got here is TLR1 attached to it. Obviously this didn't come with the gun, but I got the TLR strobe. Not a bad light. The strobe doesn't work for me anymore, but nice, bright, good position, all that stuff. Came with a true glow front sight, both fiber optic, both tritium, and Sig light rears. So complete night sights. Unlike your standard 226, this one has a beaver tail similar to that of a 1911 design. Very ergonomic gun in my opinion. And this beaver tail definitely promotes getting a good high grip on it. Another thing that you can't really see, from the outside that it comes with the Sig Sauer short reset trigger. And what this does is this enables it to reset faster and shorter, obviously by the name, than it would if you were using a standard trigger. That means how this gun works is, whether I get the hammer forward, the first shot will be a double action, but as the slide goes back, what's going to happen is it's going to reset this hammer, obviously, and on a single action, I won't have to return the trigger as far forward by a dramatic amount. It's going to definitely be a lot shorter, allow a lot more accurate, follow-on firing shots. It's a very, very nice trigger system, and I don't think anybody, in my opinion, beats a Sig Sauer's trigger, both double action and single action, not even to mention, really the short reset trigger. Gun's very accurate. I actually just took it to the range. I just got back from the range about an hour ago. This thing is awesome. Very, very accurate shooting. And I've both shot it with the TLR1 attached to it, which will add a little bit more weight, counter any kind of muzzle flip you'll have, but with 9mm there's not that much, no matter what kind of gun you're shooting. And I've shot it without it. Very accurate, very easy gun to shoot. I took this girl to the range today actually, and the first time she's ever shot a gun, I said, well, you can shoot my baby here. But she didn't shoot it that good because obviously, first time at the range, I had to teach her the fundamentals that I knew. So overall, any problems that I've had with this gun, I've had a few, which I do blame kind of on me not cleaning the magazines out, also using really low-powered ammunition. I was using Federal, the Federal Champion, just regular full metal jacket range ammo, cheap, $10, sometimes $11 a box, and you know what? That's good ammo to train with, and it's not too expensive. It's about the cheapest that you can get without sacrificing on functionality. This gun shot very well today. I had a malfunction with it 2 days ago when I shot it. I put about 300 rounds through this gun at the range today. What happened was, when I did have malfunctions, all I got were failure to feeds. I had one failure to eject. I don't know if that was really just because the ammo was low powered or not, but definitely something that I was really worried about, and I've never seen in a Sig Sauer pistol before. I own 3, so this is my gun. This is my platform. not to be biased or anything, this is just my favorite. I own a HK USP, a 9mm. I own a Sig P239, a P220 Elite. I also own a Springfield Armory 1911, a TRP model. All of them are good guns, but nothing shoots or feels as good in my hands as this Sig P226. Now, it doesn't matter if you're going to use the Tac Ops, the Elite, the E squared, anything like that. Regular standard P226. I think it's a well-rounded, very nice pistol to shoot. You got smaller hands, you can go ahead and grab yourself the smaller grips. I'm not too familiar with it, I've never shot it. But this gun right here is just a very nice piece. I love every little bit about it. Like I said, I did have a couple malfunctions, and I hear people get them from limp wristing. A buddy of mine has an Old West German, never has that problem. I really don't limp wrist, but I don't know what it could have been. Today, flawless operation. I put about 300 rounds through it and gave it to a girl who has never fired a gun before, and I'm sure she would have seen a malfunction because she's not gripping it nowhere near as tight as I am. So I judge it on the ammo. Today, I shot Winchester White Box, and also I shot the Remington UMC and also the Federal. No malfunctions. Granted, I also did clean my magazines before I went to the range today because they still had a little bit of packing grease on them, and they also had a little bit of carbon and buildup from the past couple of times I shot it. Not too hard to take apart. 20 round mags, they come with this gun. You get 4 of them, which is a great deal. 40 rounds. Inside here I've got a Winchester PDX-1, which is one of the most highly rated 9mm combat loads that you can use. It's a very good, stable round. It's a plus P. This is a 124 grain plus P round. I shot about a mag of these. They're $1 a bullet, and they're not too cheap, but I shot a mag of them to test how they work, just for functionality, because this is my duty weapon. This is what I carry. This is my combat load. This is my self-defense load. And they shoot flawlessly. They shoot very accurate, very fast. You got the big base pad down here at the bottom. You want to take them apart. You just pull down on that thing right here with some kind of tool, and like any other magazine, you slide this big base pad forward and it comes off, and that's how you do your maintenance on that. I'm not going to disassemble my gun, one, because I'm embarrassed at how dirty it is because I haven't cleaned it yet, and two, excuse my French, but I just don't want to. Plus I'm holding my phone to take this video with, so most people know how to take a 226 apart. Very simple. After you obviously made sure it was clear like I did at the beginning of the video, you lock it to the rear with your slide lock there. Rotate that knob down in the front, and you take down the slide, and the barrel and everything else comes apart after that. And so that's my review. Let me know what you think. Yut.